Well, kind of an annoying Friday session. Missed a couple trades by a tick. I had a trade that was filled out by a tick and then a trade that didn't get filled out by a tick. And yeah, both of those are kind of frustrating. Ended up taking another trade that's in the strategy that I take all the time. Didn't work out. So we're going to go and recap that now. This was done on my main channel, Trades by Matt. I stream every morning for free on Market Open, so make sure you come hang out. And this is done on my 20, 50K Apex funded accounts. You can use code TBM for 80% off right now. I use the 50K accounts. Let's go ahead and get into today's recap. Yo, good morning. How we doing, chat? Happy Friday. How's the music background volume? Good or bad? I had to get a new soundboard, so a little bit of new controls getting set up last night. Pain in the butt. That's okay though. Zero music. Can't hear it. Can you hear that? It's not the end all solution, but it'll work for now. Markets are open. We got overnight highs at 250. We were at yesterday's close. We just bounced off at VWAP, currently at 180 or so. Overnight lows down at 100. This was yesterday. Ended up getting bought up, huh? Closed above the range. I didn't watch the close yesterday, so that's pretty interesting. Defending yesterday's value area high and yesterday's close currently going back up into VWAP. On the session, news-wise, we've got 845 PMI, 9 o'clock home sales, and 9 o'clock Michigan sentiment. So I'm definitely waiting until 845. Realistically, maybe 9. Kind of how this type of day typically ends up playing out. Did you see the Alani news? I did, dude. They got bought by for like 1.8 billion or something. Wasn't it something like that? And it's hilarious that we were talking about owning Alani stock literally yesterday. Someone asked about it literally yesterday. Yeah, they got bought by Celsius for $1.8 billion. Crazy. Good for them. Got some 50 blocks. It's funny. Look how thin everything is. I mean, we're looking, it's not that thick. They're like 3s across the board, which is why these 50s look massive. Got news in 2 minutes. We've got PMI coming in at 845. Manufacturing PMI, and then we at 9 o'clock we got Michigan sentiment and home sales coming out. All right, nothing really on the. I mean, the books are thin. Books are super thin, but it's just not really doing a whole lot yet. Earlier this week, someone was asking how slippage occurs. This is how it occurs. You can see the books are not super thick, right? So if you were to mark it in, you're hitting the best bid or the best ask, all right? Best bid or the best ask. So you're gonna get instant down like 2 points basically when you get filled until it comes back together, which will happen as news, leaves. Everything returns back to normal. Push back to 160. Point of control and VWAP seems pretty interesting, right? Every day this week, I think we've dumped off the open, right? Every single day. I think Monday through Friday this week has been a dump off the open so far. 2280s, getting somewhat of a ligma here. I'm going to go ahead and get in here. I'm going to give it 8 points. Get that break even. Literally to the tick. It was the right break even for sure. Save myself some points. Would have been nice to get filled out there. I mean, I think it literally hit it to the tick, and maybe I missed it by 1 tick, but I think it literally ran up to the tick. Oh well, on to the next. I liked the 80s there with the Ligma. Pretty tight trade, 8 points. To me, the 8 point was the invalidation spot off of this sweep of the lows here, right? And that ended up playing out pretty nicely for at least 15 points on the slab. So yeah, it was a good invalidation spot. Just didn't quite get me filled at 82 and a half. So I missed it by a tick, I guess, because I think it ran up to 92 and a quarter. But it was a nice stop out. On to the next. Tick for a tick, quite literally. Although that was fast, to be honest. Like, I didn't even really have time to process if I was being a tick for a tick. Sometimes you have like a second to be like, I should probably not be greedy here and just get out of this. That just like instant ran up and slapped. Yesterday's value are high, 120s, 130s looks pretty solid. You can use code TBM for 80% off your Apex accounts right now. Dynamic. So you just plug it in, you can see whatever the discount is for the given price or the given account that you're looking at. But it's 80% off with code TBM. It's lit. Nice. I don't have the soundboard for It's Lit yet. And the soundboard is currently not feeding through the stream for some reason. So, all right, Friday, February 21st. Today's dad joke. What type of medicine do ants use when they have eye problems? Antibiotics. Very much a dad joke. Yeah. Yeah, that like literally fits the bill, huh? You want the weekend's dad joke? I can do the weekend's dad joke. We'll just have one on Monday. That's fine. All right, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, February 22nd and 23rd. I finally watched that documentary on clocks. It was about time. I think Dave wrote that one. I don't know if Dave's in the chat, but he probably would love that you said that. Down 0.6% on the day. That's the crazy part. It feels like we're down a lot more than that, but we're not even in the hole that much. Half a percentage point. Feels like we've been nuking for a while, to be honest. Yeah, Trump speaks at 10 o'clock. So we got a lot of potential for a lot more downside if we want it. If they want it, right? I say that purely to remind myself to not be scared to necessarily short the hole if it's looking right to do it. It's a lot of red candles without any pullback, but I mean, we're only down 0.6%, so a lot more can happen. Got a 200 block at 89. I mean, aggro entry would be 11.5 to 15. Could be this. I just don't really know where I should have this at to keep it tight. Bro, what's up with today? That's another miss by a tick. Instant to target. So missed a fill there by a tick. That was instant to target. The one trade I've actually thrown on today, I missed the exit by a tick and then got stop break even. One of those days, I guess. Waiting for a break and a test of the 1 hour range. I'm not necessarily waiting for a break of it, but it seems like that's probably gonna be the play. I mean, shockingly, even with this big of a block down here, it feels like it might be a breakout could be potential. All right, that would be the breakout. And will it actually do it? No. But block's lower, so it looks good. If we can get a close on this 1 minute candle down to like here, 83s, without running all this crap quite yet. Retest of IB would be on the table. Got a 100 block there at the lows that didn't get run yet. I'm in on the IB short. Candle's closing kind of strong though. IBL short, I should say. Initial balance low, retest short. Test the prior open on the 5 minute. See if we can come back down into it now. I think I retested that. I'm no longer interested, to be honest. Gonna get stopped out here. Stopped out. Minus 265. 2 trades that missed by a tick, and then 1 trade that's just part of the strat. I mean, the IBL short is part of the strat, so I'm gonna take it if I see it. Didn't work today. It's worked plenty of times. Didn't work today. Down 265, 13 points. The 13 points doesn't suck. The thing that sucks, honestly, is and it doesn't normally bother me that much, but today it's bothering me. The tick misses is bothering me. Part of it.